At the November 18th, 2024 Hoover City Council meeting, Resolution 8314-24 was being considered for vote. It had been continued from the 11/4/24 council meeting in hopes by residents that a town hall style meeting could be scheduled for residents to ask questions of Kroll representatives. No meeting was held, so now the council was voting on the ordinance. Prior to the vote, the public was able to comment. Resident Robin Schultz was asking for another continuance, stating that Kroll had already been paid by the city's law firm, Wallace Jordan, and this resolution was actually to pay Wallace Jordan back, not to pay Kroll. This was based on information Schultz had received from various sources.
Robin Schultz, Bluff Park. It would seem this body doesn't seem to pay attention to current events. For the past 3 months, we the people have been asking for a public hearing on the Kroll audit. For the past 3 months, you the body and you the administration have been ignoring us. 2 weeks ago, we had a vote of 3-2 to continue this same item pending a town hall meeting where we the people could ask questions from the Kroll team. Earlier in this meeting, the mayor said Kroll presented in public. He did not. John Slavic, the managing director of the investigations at Kroll, who spoke to this body on 8/19/24, said the following.
I would love to take questions, but unfortunately our company's policy is we cannot take questions until we issue a final report. So hopefully once that comes out later this week, we can come back to town, or we can make some type of arrangements, work with city council, the city attorney and the mayor and Jennifer and address any concerns we have. So thank you for your time.
On Tuesday, November 5th, which was the day after the last council meeting, I received an email from Mr. Slavic. This was in response to an email I sent him asking if he'd be open to a town hall meeting. He was open to a town hall meeting. Now, for those at home who don't know what's going on here, let's put it in context. One of you all said that, Mr. Murphy, you said that Kroll should be paid. Kroll has been paid. Kroll was not paid by this council. This council, the item that's up right now is to pay Mr. Corley, the firm that represents the city. Mr. Corley's firm paid Kroll. So Kroll has already been paid.
We were retained by Council for Hoover to address concerns, including some of the following: the city's financial reporting, unbalanced transactions, unreconciled accounts, and delayed audit reports. It's
Following Mr. Schultz's comments, Council President Leiter stated that there had been some misinformation stated. Mr. Leiter said that Kroll had not been paid, that this resolution was to pay Kroll.
Any other comments specifically about paying the bill for Kroll? Thank you for your understanding of that. I do want to clarify, the false statement was made that Kroll has not been paid. I'm sorry, that has been paid. Kroll has not been paid. Okay, so I want the members to realize that when false statements are made like that, we've got to clarify that. So you're voting to pay Kroll. They have not been paid. We have a motion and second for approval. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? The ayes have it, the motion carries. We'll now move to item number 12.
Following the council meeting on 11/18/24, Robin Schultz sent an email to John Slavic asking if Kroll had been paid, and if so, by whom. Here's Mr. Slavic's responses on 11/19/24, confirming the receipt and what Kroll's billing department stated. After the meeting, Mr. Schultz sent an email to Mr. Slavic. In the last paragraph, it reads, the city has stated that the city's law firm, Wallace, Jordan, Ratliff, and Brand, retained Kroll services earlier this year to conduct a forensic audit of the city. There is, however, some question as to who paid for the fees for your services. Initially, we were told that Wallace, Jordan, Ratliff, and Brand paid the fees to be reimbursed by the city. Today, we were told that the city would pay the fees to Kroll directly, not to Wallace, Jordan. Would you please clarify this? Thanks. The following morning, Mr. Slovak replied to Mr. Schultz. Good morning, Robin. Our initial invoice for work done at the end of April 2024 was paid. However, I don't see the actual payments come as they go through our billing department. I emailed that department this morning to see if the payment came from Wallace Jordan or the city, and I'll let you know once I hear back. 2 days later, Mr. Slavic replied to Mr. Schultz. Good evening, Robin. I did hear back from our billing department, and they confirmed that Wallace Jordan paid our invoice for the work done in April 2024. The check was received on June 3rd. Best, John. It seems it wasn't misinformation after all, as Mr. Light has stated. This chapter brings to mind what Friedrich Nietzsche once said. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you.